What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 5. So, guys, on today, what we're gonna well, let me find myself here. Where am I at? Make sure I'm live. There we go. All right, cool. So, day 5, guys, we're gonna be going over selling items online on eBay, on Swappa, on different places online, um, and show you guys how you can ship items out on a daily basis without having to meet people locally, and just overall make your life a little bit easier. Right? I just got back from the post office. I shipped 3 things out. Actually, none of them were phones. Funny enough, two of them were actually all of them were like game console and VR stuff. So it was super cool. But it was like $300 worth of product and got shipped out today. So it's good stuff. And today, guys, I'm gonna be doing a live eBay listing for you guys. I think you guys will like it, and then we'll kind of be going from there. And then I will also be showing you, as a little bonus, I'll be showing you guys how I'm going to be dealing with a dispute that I recently got on eBay. I've already called eBay. I already everything's already in my favor, and I'll be giving you guys some tips and tricks on that as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into this thing. So, why do we sell on eBay? Why do we sell online? Well, simply, guys, because we can sell online faster than we can locally. Okay, so, and just to put this plainly, you're going to pay 2 fees in a way, right? If you decide to sell online, you pay a processing fee with the place you sell online. If you decide to sell something locally, that fee is then your time. So it really, comes up to which one, which fee do you want to pay, right? Do you want to pay the time fee, or do you want to pay the fee to access millions and millions of buyers, right? So I personally opt to pay the fee to get to millions and millions of buyers because I can sell my stuff faster, get my cash back, buy more stuff. And I already got 2 meetups scheduled for today. So boom, right? Also, I never have to really leave my house to go sell somebody something and then they don't show up and things like that. The beautiful thing about selling online is I don't have to meet anybody in person to sell it. So let's jump right into it. Let's go over some of the things I've been selling, and then we'll jump into some other stuff here. So let me pull this up. Let me go to my sold listings here. Paid and ship. Okay, cool. So I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I've been selling, mostly on eBay, because some of the other stuff is through like Swappa and other places. I don't sell only on eBay. eBay is just one of the main places that I sell. All right, to give you guys some context here, here are some of the places that I've been some of the items that I've been selling. Right, as you guys can see, phones, Oculus Quest controllers. We have some Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, another phone, HTC base station 1.0 mount. This sold for $105 by itself. The Valve Index headset, this sold for $420. Just so you guys know, I bought the Valve Index total for $610. And the pieces that went with it, we had this that was 65, this that was 115, 420, 105, 105, and then we had this sell for 115, this sold for 115. So overall, and just to give you guys an example of like selling on VR stuff. So if we add all of that up, right? Let's go 65, and I still got more stuff from this to sell. 65 plus 115 plus 420. So I've already made my money back on just those alone. And then the base stations sold, those were 105 each, so plus 105 plus 105. And then we had 2 more parts of it sell, which were right here. The HTC tracker, so plus 115 plus and then plus 115 again. So so far the sale on the Valve Index thing here, the VR set, is $1,040, and I still got a few more items from that need to sell as well. So I would say that's a pretty solid buy, right? So if we divide that by 0.13, so 1,000. I'm doing this on my phone just so you guys know. So that's $135 in fees, which I'm totally fine with. So 1040 minus 135 minus 610 I'm already $295 net, or in the probably around $265 in net profit off of that one buy. It was one buy. And I still got other stuff to sell. I'm fully in the profit now. I still got 3, 4 more items to sell from that. So, and this is just giving you guys an example of this, right? Like, this is pretty cool. This is what having access to millions and millions of buyers does for you. Whoops, I closed the tab. But this is a reason why I sell on eBay, is simply because of this. I have access to millions of buyers. If I would have tried to sell this VR system locally, it would have taken forever, right? And I would have gotten less easily. Like, I already know that because I've tried it before. It sucks, right? So, how do we list something on eBay? Well, let's go over that, right? Let's go to my drafts here. Let me share my screen. Let's go here. So I'm going to go here to my drafts, and I went ahead and pulled up my eBay description template. I got a couple of things that need to be listed. I got more actually, but we're going to use this. We're going to use this AirPod. So I'm selling these AirPods separately because the parts are worth more than the whole. So let's use this as an example. All right, I'm going to copy the eBay description template, which I have linked for those watching live. So we got the AirPod Pro right ear, Pete. I'm just going to put ear, and we're going to do used. Right? That's all I'm going to put. That's all I need to put, right? And I'm going to go down here. I'm going to paste this eBay description template, and then I'm going to use it almost like a checklist, okay? So there is no iCloud account. AirPod Pros do connect to iCloud, so we have to know that, right? Hearing is good, so I'm going to change that from being a phone, right? Digitizer is good. LCD is good. All of this stuff we don't need. So you basically take out what you need and leave and put in what you need and take out what you don't need, right? Comes as is, no accessories, free shipping. Actually, I'm not going to do free shipping on this one because it's so small. It costs like $3 to ship. And then I do want to go over this real quick with you guys, just to give you guys an idea of what this is. Will only ship to the confirmed eBay address. This is important. You don't ship to any other address, okay? Here's where I go over my reputation. I take my eBay reputation very seriously. I strive for consistent 100% feedback. I believe excellent customer service is key to a thriving business, and we'll do the best within reason to cater to your needs. If you have any issues whatsoever after receiving the item, please contact me immediately and before leaving feedback, and I will do my absolute best to fix or alleviate the situation for you. All items I sell are 100% guaranteed to be authentic or your money back. Disclaimer, please understand this device is being sold as used, right? Items may have wear, stains, tears, and other imperfections. I always strive to cover all angles of the item to accurately describe condition in the pictures. This one won't be going ground transportation, so I'm going to leave it out of there. A tracking number is automatically uploaded with every shipment. I only ship to the continental 48 United States. That's another thing. I only ship to the U.S. It's the only place that I ship to, okay? Payment is due immediately upon purchase. Please only buy if you're serious about paying, and this just goes over my 30-day return policy, which I will go over here for you guys. Items may be returned within 30 days, hassle-free from the date of purchase. The reason I do this is because eBay likes it, okay? And whenever you do things that are on eBay's good side, like free returns will get you a lot of leverage with eBay, just so you guys know. If you have something that gets returned, just resell it. It's not that big of a deal. You might have lost a little bit in fees, right? But resell it. Items must be returned in the exact same condition and packaging that they were received in, with all original pieces included. Failure to do so may void the return policy. You may return an item for any reason. Buyer will pay for return shipping costs. You will be refunded within 48 hours of receiving the item back. In the event where an item has extra signs of use, wear from the buyer, we reserve the right to withhold up to 20% of the refund depending on signs of wear on the individual item. This right here, guys, deters a lot of scams, okay? We reserve the right to withhold up to 50% of the refund if the item is returned damaged or broken or altered. I have to charge these fees on such returned items because I offer free shipping on all my items, and it would be very costly for me if I didn't. I do my absolute best to describe items as accurately as possible. However, mistakes or unforeseen instances beyond my control do happen. If an item you receive is not as described in my listing, I pay for the return shipping costs and you will not be charged a fee. In the rare event that we receive a fraudulent return, i.e., sending a different item than that was received, we are within our rights to report to the authorities and proceed to the full extent of the law and withhold any refunds until all cases and/or investigations are closed. And then this little nugget I put in here, this deters just a ton of scammers. Any items with a value exceeding $200 are video recorded being packaged. Do I actually do that? No, but it deters a lot of scammers. We thank you for your business. The next thing, I always do buy it now. So I never do bids ever, because the thing, guys, is we need to know what an item is going to sell for before we ever buy it, right? So if we know what it's going to sell for, why would we do bids? That just doesn't make sense, right? So if we, like I said, if we know what it's going to sell for, sell it for that price. All right. So this one's selling for roughly $49.99. That's cool. So we're going to do 49. That's totally cool with me. I bought the thing for 20 bucks. So it's going to be about 3 ounces. Yep. We're going to do first class. I'm not going to do free shipping on this one. Most items like phones, I do free shipping. You guys can see here the handling time, 2 days. I usually try to get it out before then, usually within 24 hours. Accept returns allowed within 30 days. Free for buyer, you pay. Refund method, money back. We do not do international at all. Okay. No international returns whatsoever, as you can see. All right. And then if you have the option, go here to payment preferences, go to edit, require immediate payment when buyer uses buy it now. And then voila, we have our listing just like that. So that's what it looks like, guys. It looks like it might have me choose the brand, which is fine. I'm just going to do earbud white. There we go. There we go. Cool. So, and we list. And that's how we use eBay, guys. Looks like I got some stuff I'm missing, so let me fix that real quick. Connectivity, it's Bluetooth. And there we go. And list. Now, I added the eBay description template for all of you guys who are watching this live or watching the replay on Facebook. It is up in the description up top where you guys can easily grab it. Okay? So that's how we list items. All right? And then it's very similar for listing phones. The description actually kind of walks you through that. It's very simple, very easy. So I want to show you guys Swappa now. Okay? So this is another place we sell, swappa.com. I sell a good amount of unlocked phones on Swappa quite often. So I'm gonna go here to my sales just to show you guys kind of what this looks like, right? So Swappa, it's pretty easy to list. However, you do have to share a code in the listing. So let me kind of show what that listing looks like here. So this is what a listing on Swappa looks like. Okay. As you can see here, whenever you upload it, you have to have a code. I usually just recommend getting a white sheet of paper and a Sharpie because Swappa will give you a code so you can list it. Okay. And as you can see, I take as many good photos as possible. One thing you guys will notice is my photos aren't super professional. Okay. They aren't super professional. It's the same way with eBay. Okay, I don't have to do super professional photos. In fact, I prefer not to. Oh, hold on, I'm not showing the listing. Let me actually move to the listing. So as you guys can see, here's my photos. They're not professional. They don't have to be. I prefer that they not be. Here's why. Because you don't want to send something that looks better than what they're actually getting, right? I know that doesn't really make sense, but it does make sense. What you want to do, and this is what I recommend, is, if it, clean it a little bit, but don't clean it like a crazy amount, and take photos of it under like crappy lighting, right? Because when somebody buys it, here's what you want. You want them to get a better item than described. That's what you want. Every time you sell something, the item should be delivered better than you described. Okay? And that's called good customer service, right? When you deliver something better than they expected, right? Let's say the screen looks better than it did in the photos on the listing, they're going to like that, right? They're going to like that. So, yeah, there's that. So that's how you list on Swappa. And then the listing thing is kind of very similar. On Swappa, I definitely recommend that you put the battery health percentage in the description, and then just kind of have, make sure everything is good here. And then down here, the whole reputation thing. That's how I do it. As you guys can see, I got, 5 stars. So, yeah. All right. And then the last place that I recommend, guys, is a direct buyer. You can also sell on Mercari, but I do a lot of direct buyers for items. So let me pull that up real quick. So the next thing here is a direct buyer. And this is if you want to do things like super easy. The only thing is like, when you sell to direct buyers, you're not going to get as much as if you would have sold it on eBay or Swappa. That's the only trade-off here. You're paying for ease. Okay. That's the biggest thing. Let me switch my screen here. As you guys can see now. So this is a direct buyer list. This is the NYC phone buyer price list. As you can see, they have prices here on what you can sell an item for. This is what they buy it for. Okay. I always recommend to base a used item off of grade B. Okay. Then they also have like deductions and things over here as well. But grade B right here is typically where I make the offer on used items. Okay. So earlier, I had a person hit me up with a 14 Pro Max and said it was unlocked. So he said it was unlocked, and I was like, all right, cool. I can buy it for 600. He hasn't accepted yet. Still working on him, right? But the reason I accepted it, or the reason I said 600, is because it's selling for 760. Okay, so it'd be a quick $160 profit for me, 150 after fees, or I guess like 140. But hey, that's a win, right? Now you can also mail these in and get paid directly to your bank account as well, and then pay no fees. But once again, when you do that, you are paying a fee. You're paying the time fee. It's called the time tax, right? When you want a higher price for your device, you pay the time tax. That's essentially what is happening here. Okay. So this is another place where you can sell items. All right. So that's how the things here work, guys. I mean, those are the 3 places where you can sell that I recommend. So it's eBay. I showed you guys how to do that. Swappa, I give you guys a glimpse of that. We go a little bit further into that in my Recelerator program. And then the direct buyer as well. So now that you guys know you got your mindset right. You got your marketing, right? You should have started your ads on day 2. And then day 3, you should have had a few leads, right? Where you can start making your offers and practicing that, right? You got to get the reps in to get good at it, right? And then day 4, we went over negotiating, right? How to talk to people, how to get them down in price and different things like that, right? So now what do? Well, in day 5, we talk about selling stuff. This is how you sell stuff. It's not that hard. It's all about just getting the reps in. And the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. As you guys can see, I got a whole bunch of crap behind me that I bought, right? I buy more than you guys, or more than most people, simply because I have more reps in. Okay. I have more reps. I have more conversations under my belt with people. I have more ads running. I just have more reps overall. Okay. So what's the next step here, guys? What is the next step to this? Like, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, how can I get, Chris's help directly, right? Well, I'm about to show you guys. So I have a program. It's called the Recelerator program. This is my mentorship program where I work with people very closely, and I help them get their ads started. If you guys don't want to do all the hard work, this is where I help you guys out. I help you set up your ads. I actually do it for you. Facebook and Google. Google isn't something we're really teaching for free yet. This is only a mentorship thing. It'll trickle down in the future. But then we also help you learn how to buy things, how to make offers, how to appraise things, how to do literally everything, right? Basically, it's a turnkey business. We even help you get your website and business phone number, okay? So let me show you guys a little bit about what that looks like. So let me go here. Let me share my screen. Make sure you guys can see what I'm seeing. I think you guys can see what I'm seeing. Maybe not. Let me share my screen. Oh, there we go. Got it. All right, so I'm going to drop a link in the comments, guys. And for those of you who are watching this like later, it should be in the comments below this in the top comment. So this goes over my Recelerator program. So you watch this video, learn basically what it's about. I'm about to go over it as well. But you do have to apply to join this program. Okay, this is not something you can just purchase. You have to apply. I only work with people that I actually think can make this work. You basically fill out this form, and then if you have no current monthly sales, just put 0. If you're brand new, you can put 0 on this. And then I do want to know your goals, what's holding you back, and then are you willing to invest money into education to learn how to do this business correctly? Right? So there is a price to pay when working with me. Okay, I recommend you have at least $1,500 in capital to work directly with me. If not, get my ebook. Right? Here's what you get in the mentorship program. You're going to get done for you Facebook ads set up for phones, MacBooks, game consoles, and cameras. You're going to get my local lead generation system. You're going to get my done for you lead generation ads. And now these ads they're going to be like 3-click setup. They're going to be super, super easy. And I even set them up for you in the beginning while I teach you how to do it. You're going to get my done for you ad templates, bulletproof appraisal calculator, my drive to me script. Everybody comes to me. My proven to close negotiation scripts, proven eBay Swappa and Mercari templates, private members only online community. We have that through Slack. We do 2 live weekly training classes per week. So on Tuesday, we do a game console class, and then Wednesday, we do an ads and negotiation class. You're going to get my camera buying checklist, my Oculus Quest buying checklist, Samsung buying checklist, and I have a couple more checklists as well. You're going to get a daily accountability success tracker as well to help you kind of, monitor your progress. And then my pawn shop and repair shop call script to build relationships with those businesses. And that's a little further down the line. And then on top of that, I've added all these special bonuses. I'm going to set your Google ads up for you. You'll get not 30, but actually 45 days inside of my Resell Deck system now. You get unlimited one-on-one support and a double your money back guarantee, or I will work with you for free for another 6 months. And then when you pay in full, you get $400 off my program. So apply if that's something you're looking to do. Watch the video. Make sure it is something that you want to do. And yeah, so that's the end of the 5 days, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Watch the videos, take notes, and start your reselling business. You have to start. If you don't start, you won't get the result that you want. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I will make it available to all of the 5-day challenge people. And guys, keep crushing. Keep crushing it. Get out there, make some money.